Hello! It's time for more Final Fantasy XIV! I was so not expecting all this time travel bullshit. I'm very, very excited, I must say. We'll see what's gonna happen, because I clearly have no fucking clue. Also, if my camera and stuff looks a little different, that's because it is. I unplugged some things earlier and then replugged them in, and I'm still trying to figure out, like, where I want my settings to go back to, because when I unplugged everything, all of my settings got wiped. And so I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck my old camera settings were, because I really liked those, and did not realize that those would stop existing when I simply unplugged my webcam. That was fun to find out. So, gotta figure that shit out. I look a little, I don't know, sharper? Color's a little different? We'll fucking see. I don't know, it's hard for me to tell. Hey there, Dacred's wife! I did not expect the fucking time travel. I didn't expect it. I'm loving it. I don't know how we're getting home, but I did not expect it. And Elpis is beautiful, and I love Medion. Medion is amazing. She is easily my favorite character, like, ever now. And I'm just so scared that they're gonna do something really mean and kill her, you know? I don't trust this game making me attached to new characters that I'm clearly supposed to be attached to, you know? And she is a baby, and I'm afraid they're gonna kill my baby! Alright, let's go. Oh yes, the Ambystoma, aka axolotls that can fly. Hythlodaeus? No, that's not Hythlodaeus. You just have the same hair color as Hythlodaeus. Thought that was Hythlodaeus again. I need to do more Unsundered G poses. Ooh, yeah! The world Unsundered is gorgeous, so you probably could do some fun stuff here. I think I'm too bright. My light's too bright. Ooh! My lights might be too bright. I can't... Something? It's a little bit of something? I don't know. It's like a fine line I have to walk, though, because if my lights aren't bright enough, then my monitor lighting is getting me, which also is happening right now, because I turned my monitor brightness up, because it drive me nuts how dark I had them for a while. But the problem is, what would Unsundered Thancred look like? Taller. That's my answer. Damn it. I think my monitor lighting might be the bigger problem. My monitor brightness I might need to put back down, because the scene just got dimmer, and all of a sudden my lighting looks normal. Jesus fucking Christ.
Is where we part ways.
What?
We
Why?
will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge.
But I know about the final
stage. Does not include
stage.
Someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
Can I say, like, I was sent by Elidibus from the future?
Will I have to remove you by
to study?
force?
And I can't intervene? There are reasons I cannot speak freely. Won't be around to Uber you for a few weeks.
Let's hear them
For...
then.
Wait.
These
Why? Wait. Why are these little reactions showing up here?
If I deem your mysterious cause worthy,
the reactions in the YouTube chat are covering up chat messages, though. Can I, like, get rid of that on my screen? Like, why is that showing up even?
I
literally can't read your message because there's a giant fucking heart covering over it.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Ew.
Perhaps.
Like, do I do it from over
but
here?
I believe she can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise.
No. I don't know how to
Moreover,
get rid of it.
The presence of a third party may help me to
Go away.
maintain composure.
Very annoying. But you won't be able to help me for a couple weeks, it looks like? That's okay. That's okay.
As you wish, then.
Why won't you be around? Are you doing something fun? You traveling? Or are you just playing other games and shit? I know what I'm going to be doing in a couple weeks. That being Final Fantasy 16. I'm so excited. I haven't played the demo purposely. I read some reviews of the demo just to make sure that like the game is as good as I'm expecting it to be.
So,
Very excited.
it's finally happened then.
Overseas trip? Ooh, that'll be fun.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor.
Right, he's still Hermes right now. He's not Fan Daniel yet. He hasn't become a dickwad yet.
In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure.
Emmett Selk picked Hermes to be fucking Fandango.
Else,
I blame him
to
then.
ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all.
So he's like following in his footsteps
I should not
here.
be surprised
Kind of a
if
protege.
you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
Definitely a protege.
He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
Do you not want to be in government
No,
against
it's
your
not
will? Like,
For a humble
no.
researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words.
What the fuck?
No.
This is definitely not the
What
Hermes we
troubles
know.
me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Fan Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the star?
Of his own volition, yes. Like so many others have before him.
Return to the star? Does that mean die?
She's learning what death means, guys! Oh no! Don't ruin the baby!
That's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis?
That's right, they never truly died before, huh?
Mankind
Interesting.
is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness.
I like that.
To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our
Interesting.
efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today.
Okay.
To
Very
return
beautiful.
to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
It does, it's death, right? It's their
The
death.
14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no
It-
occasion
it's
is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty.
They make it sound all flowery,
Our office becomes our life,
but it's death.
and to retire
And they're just not
is to
comfortable
return,
calling it death.
or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return.
What's that
Yet
mean?
you should know his accomplishments as well as any.
His
During
deeds
his
don't
time,
warrant
he
return?
consulted countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
Yeah? And?
I know of all this. I do.
But what?
It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all.
He doesn't see his friend at being at the end, like his friend sees. Dion, what's on? What's up?
Oh no, I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Of course. Let's go, friend. Do I want a Fanta to cat or not? When was the last time you Fanted? That's my question. I feel like you go, like, if you, it has to at least been a couple months, right? Like, because otherwise you're just gonna, what, I don't know, Fanta forever? A month? That's like not that long. I mean, you can. Why are you thinking about it? Is there like an outfit you're particularly interested in wearing that you think will just like look better on a Mikote? Or are you just bored with the way your character currently looks? I can't tell you why I came here. Oh, okay. Sounds like fun. Tell me more, tell me more. Memnon. Okay. Is Memnon one of the names we've heard, maybe? Memnon might... For some reason the name Memnon just sounds a little familiar to me. I don't know if that's maybe someone we met or saw like in a once-off scene kind of thing. I don't know. But Memnon sounds familiar. Usually fed like 2 or 3 times for the next batch. Jeez! Ooh, I love that outfit they're wearing. The all pink is nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you thoroughly test everything. I'm trying to like get like a good view of everybody. There we go. It's a lot to take place in the world. So heed your master's will. Will do. Thank you, Memnon. What's your question? Where do you come from? Replace facing a great threat, is what I'll say. I think that's like a good answer. Ooh, okay, we can learn Medion's power. They're really setting this up for her to die. Like, we're walking around with her, she's showing us things, we're getting so attached, and they're just gonna kill her. They're just gonna kill her and rip her out from underneath us, and I'm gonna be left feeling really sad. Oh, look at the bird. It looks so silly. The word that came to mind is silly, but it doesn't look like it isn't silly. It looks grumpy. How do they articulate this? It's just weird. It looks like an old man turned into a bird, you know? Might try going bunny. Ooh, bunny would be fun. I've never been a Viera myself. I've only been a Mikote and a Lalafell, granted. Added E10 bosses as a mount. Cool. It's so annoying because where that little thing is, the reactions thing is covering up the last like 2 to 3 characters of any given line of text. And so I'm missing like little like prepositions or articles, like just tiny little words that don't really mean much, but that mean enough that you can't figure out what the fuck is being said without them. You can read emotions. Ooh. Oh, we need her. We need her. She's reading emotions. That's good. Eat YouTube? No, it doesn't sound tasty. I don't want taco. Have pasta. We made like homemade pasta on Sunday. Not the pasta itself wasn't homemade. The sauce was, and I made like focaccia bread to go with it. And I could eat that. I should eat that. I really want Taco Bell now. Hey, how's it going? Your antagonist? Or sorry, Reku Stargazer play over here. Hope you're doing well. It has been a while. I did hear you. She can talk into our heads and she does emotion stuff. I'm good at fighting. Undeniably, I'm a good fighter. Gross. Stick with your Twitch name. All right, all right. How you been? Been good, very busy. Work in particular has just been so busy. I now have 2 people that I manage. I guess technically 3, because I had 2 before, if I think about it that way, if I'm counting the one. Because 2 are independent contractors that that work on projects that I'm on. And so I work with them, and then 1 is an actual employee. But so now that's gone up, 1 more person that I actually manage, and that's always just stressful. And then more projects are hitting our plates, and so things have just been busy. But it's been good. Busy personal life. A lot of weekends have been busy lately, which is unusual for me because normally by the end of the week I'm like, and I don't want to do anything. I'm not good at being social. So much so, in fact, that I saw friends on Sunday for the first time in a couple months since I'd seen them. I made a joke about one of our other friends who's a little flaky, and I was like, oh my god, they're coming, no one can ever get them to go anywhere. And they all just looked at me and went, you're saying that? You are judging someone for not showing up to things. And I was so immediately done. I was like, fine, sorry. I know I don't show up. So life's been good, just very busy, but very good. Good friends will put you in your place no matter how long it's been. Let's go see Lord Hurt. Yeah, Medion is definitely going to be the key to stopping the final days. That means, and I like no doubt, or like if not her, then Hermes' work in general. Because she literally reads emotions, and we know that the final days is something to do with that special magic that's emotions. You're going for, you are going for Bun then? Ooh, I'm excited. You have to put or either show up in game so I can see after you're done, or put a picture in Discord or something, because I really want to see. Oh, bet, hell yeah. I mean, he is right, at least, because Medion can read emotions. She should be the best judge of character out of any of them, right? She can tell if I'm harboring secret ill will, or, she might not be able to tell what that is if I had to guess. But she could tell if I was, secretly shady. Alright, just a lunch to set up. I gotta get back to work. Alright, have a good rest of your shift. Hope work is nice and easy for ya. Alright, let's see. I've been working on crafters recently and I hate it here. Latest box are out of... It's whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I put Fox at the front because I figured that way Fox would be an easy enough version to do it. But I don't know. I didn't know when to stop shrugging at the camera. I did that for way too long. Alright. Let's go speak with Hermes. And I still do have to do my job quest. Which, Thancred's wife, because I'm doing ranged DPS, or ranged physical DPS specifically, going to Doma. So we'll get to see more Yugiri and stuff. I know that you were mentioning that we don't see them enough in this game, and you're right, and I'm very excited that we get to go to Doma. Okay. So, by their classifications, something is considered living if it has a soul. Interesting. Bird of Elpis. Specific name. Look, that is the butterfly of Elpis. Oh, no? It gets a real name? Just not the bird? Alright, Hermes. Lightning thingies, yes. Beacon, inspect magical device. Cool. Draws. Okay. Help our after Fanta. Yeah, no rush, no rush. Take your time. Make yourself the perfect bun. It's great. What am I doing? Use a lightning converter to create a ball of lightning. Okay. So I stand here, and then I do a lightning conversion. Convergence, and then boop. Oh. Wait. I probably should have paid attention more. Like what? Oh, there we go. Ball of lightning there. Nope, invalid target. Okay. Confused. What is my target? Like, the one right next to me? No. What's my target? I'm confused. Do I do him? I should have listened. And like, I can just talk to him again, I guess, and he'll re-explain it to me real quick. Go ahead and use a lightning converter near the Numa. I mean, let me do it near this one. Maybe the problem was that where I was, maybe. Maybe where I was just wasn't gonna make a ball of lightning. What if I do it like there? No. If I do it like there. I don't understand how it's supposed to make a ball of lightning. Veritable feast for our dazzling friends. So you want them to eat it. Like, or do I like... Am I just like missing over and over again? Do I have to like lock on first? I can't lock on to them. Like, if I just target you. I feel like this shouldn't be this hard. Why isn't this working? Like a... It just says use a lightning converter to make ball of lightning. Do I do it at Hermes? Do I have to do it like pretty far away? Do I have to do it like do I have to do it like not near them? Aim it. Oh, I have to aim at the destinations? Oh, well then why did it have me interact with the destinations? That's weird. Okay. Okay, there we go. Because the destinations, like, I could interact with them, I was like, oh, well, this is just where I'm supposed to stand to do the things, I guess. But that makes more sense. Okay. And now they eat. Oh. I think Mignon's gonna be arcane technically, but I don't think she's... I don't want her to be. She is herself. That is all I need to know. Is very sweet, though. I like Hermes originally. Okay. Oh, you weren't in the way, sweetheart. Let's go over here. Okay, jump over this. Whee! There we go. I don't know why, for a second I forgot that I could jump. I don't know why I was like, can I even do that? Jesus. She is so cute. I love Medion. She's precious and deserves to be protected at all costs, and I know that this game is building her up to die, and I don't trust it. They're gonna make me love her even more than I already do, if that is possible, and then they're just gonna kill her. I'm gonna do my best to protect her.
The Ampelos.
So I wonder, are all of the monsters we have now in the world created by them?
How are we coming along?
Because everything that they're calling creations are things we've seen for the most part. Bun made nice. Be like, it's the Elpis flower. I forget what they're actually called here.
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis.
Ah, she calls the flowers Elpis.
Entelekis. Like me.
Entelekis?
They are a product of Elpis, and so... A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color.
Yeah.
Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Oh, so we've seen them in other colors
Reflect
before.
the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
Well, I'll tell you, there's a secret magic called emotion energy magic that I forget the real name of.
Wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions.
Yeah.
In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy.
But our emotions, for whatever reason, in general, aren't strong enough to actually influence them, which is interesting.
Well, it has no will of its own. It is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha?
Akasha.
It is one of the...
Interesting. You speak of Akasha. Is that what we're saying?
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy.
Therefore, we don't want to alter history by making them aware of the term Akasha.
Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis, okay. Or Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to are Antelekis.
Like her.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
I'm just happy they didn't go with something like a fucking empath or some shit, you know what I mean? I feel like it would have been too low-hanging fruit to be like, and they are empaths. I would have hated that.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis?
Yeah, didn't you know that shit,
I've
man?
never heard of such a thing.
Emmett, so you're lacking. Gotta learn, buddy. Go to school.
Dynamis cannot be seen.
Mm-hmm.
And though its existence has long been theorized.
Mm-hmm.
What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether, on account of which beings comprised of and 'tis a truly esoteric thing.
Interesting.
Intriguing.
Then, given...
Media. Curiosity.
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether. So much so that its name is derived
Is there
from...
another star called Dynamis somewhere?
However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%.
Interesting. So it's only that it's not the majority here.
Were we able to control it? 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of... Not that I have such grand ambitions.
What if he caused the final days by fucking around with that Dynamis shit?
I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse.
No! Is she gonna be the final days cause? Is that what they're doing? They're not gonna kill her? They're gonna make her the bringer of the apocalypse?
This star was a concern.
I don't...
I looked into the source of energy by necessity.
I don't trust them. Just give us a character that I like.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
She's not made it either for the most part.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Enteleki. Like me.
Olivia, would a baby like her? I don't think she actually did it is the thing. I doubt she didn't, which is going to be the worst thing of it all. My guess, based right now, if it is her that caused the final days, it was not her own fault. It was just like the nature of her creation. Because what if the final days is something like there's just too much Dynamis, right? Or something like that. Or like an unregulated flow of Dynamis is introduced. Something, right? An excess of Dynamis is in some way present, potentially. And that could be why the ether is so thin in some places too. Because like with her ether's thin, but it's because she has Dynamis energy all around her. So maybe back on our home world in the source, the places where the final day shit's gonna be the most likely to happen are the places where the ether is the thinnest because there's too much Dynamis. Like maybe that's like my theory at the moment. I think it's thin because Emmett Selk didn't do a proper job. It'd be a little shit.
Well, aren't we ungrateful?
Why would you do that to me?
A deficit of ether alone does not an Enteleki make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat.
Oh, my back. Oh, it works so hard.
I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse...
It's called like a Gabu or something. No, Gabu is the thing. It's like it starts with a G, those things. A goo... something. I forget what those big things are called, but I have them in the source. But yeah. I don't think it was her as much as I think that, like, her creation, maybe. I don't know. But I definitely think that's why the ether being thin in some places is a problem. Because, like, back on the source. I'm very confident in that the ether being thin is because there's, like, an excess of Dynamis now in those areas. But I don't know about the rest of it. The rest of it's bullshit coming out of my ass. But that I'm pretty confident on. And I'm usually pretty confident about my bullshit, and that's the problem. Why did you join the convocation? Fine, we'll learn more about Hermes. Charybdis. Like, isn't that the name of a whirlpool in Greek mythology? Isn't that what Charybdis was? It's something from Greek mythology. I think it's a whirlpool. I might look it up once we see what this Charybdis is, just so I can see if I'm right. But I want to wait a second, because I want to get there first. Ooh, cool. Okay. Real quick, let me Google. Am I right? Is Charybdis I spelled that way wrong. Charybdis. It's a sea monster. Okay, it's not a, it's a sea monster who made a whirlpool. That's what it was. It wasn't a whirlpool, it was a sea monster that made a whirlpool. I was close. Maybe. These do look sea monsters. Oh, I could be accurate here. There's a problem with one of the Charybdises. The Charybdis. Singulars like that. Sea creature. What's the problem? Ooh, look at them. No flight. Interesting idea. I like that he's like, no, hold on, maybe he's just scared. You ever thought that the big monster is just scared? Like, it's so wholesome. How the fuck did he get so bent at it? I mean, they all did, granted, you know, an eternity of life and working towards a particular goal in relative isolation too, at least compared to the life you were used to living prior. Like, I'm not surprised a lot of the Ascians lost their way, you know? It's only natural, but it's even just more jarring when you see how sweet Hermes is right now, you know? And there still is this grand, like, what I'm noticing though too, like, is there's small through lines, right? So Emmett Selk was still this, you know, a little bit like aloof, a little, you know, sarcastic, snarky, whatever, you know, which kind of think he lost himself the least, maybe, of all the people we've met. Hythlodaeus is basically the same, but he also didn't truly live for eternity, you know? We met a mirror of him, and then we did meet a soul later on, but he wasn't, like, doing everything what these guys were doing. But for Hermes, there's this, like, thread of, like, a bigger plan, I'm noticing. Like, you know, he made the grand ambitions kind of stuff. Based on his comment about, you know, 68% of the energy is this. If we tapped into the 68%, think about what we could do. You know, that feels on the same, like, level as, like, ambitions to destroy everything in existence. You know? We want all the power in the universe is for good things, is the other side of the coin of, I want to kill everything. To me, at least. Which is interesting, though, to see. Like, his fanaticism got corrupted, you know? Whereas here, it's, like, good fanaticism, if that makes sense. At least seemingly. Maybe he's self-conscious! Let's remove him away from his other friends. Maybe he's self-conscious. I'm just gonna skip by. Hold on. I just want to see what's up. Ooh! I love it! The goth bunny is nice. I love the look. And the little red accents with the flowers in your hair, that go kind of with, like, the red accents on the coat is very nice. Good glam. It's fun, because, like, from the back, it almost has, like, a pseudo, like, because, like, the pigtails and the kind of flaredness, you almost are like, oh, is it gonna be, like, a little more Lolita looking from the front? And then it's just not. Like, I like that, too. Not from the front, at least. Let's settle this at once. All right, now what? He's okay. I'll go see him. Where is he? Say, I have a favor to ask. To Emmett Selk. Got it. Music here is lovely too. I've been loving the Elpis music. When I was watching back my VOD though from last time I played, because I was clipping the moment that I saw Median, like fell in love with her immediately. I was listening though to the music that they played when I met her, and there was something about like the guitar and stuff and like the way it was playing that almost reminded me of music from Final Fantasy 15. I tried to like look it up to see if like they sampled it for 15, but there was something that just like gave me the feeling that I got like when I was like when we were traveling, driving around, because a lot of like the Final Fantasy 15 music when you're in like the deserty areas is like a little more country, and that's what it felt like to me. And it was interesting. All right, I have to say. Okay. Go into say mode and type in, I have a favor to ask to Emmett Selk. Let me just like click him to target him. Boop. Please, Emmett Selk. Please, Emmett Selk. I don't know how I feel about the type, like about the saying stuff. On the one hand, it's like fun and in concept, but because I'm a controller player, it is a little annoying.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emmett Selk.
Benevolent.
Please teach her to fly.
Emmett, please, we need you.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Right now?
Now, there's no need to go quite that far.
It was the arm motions that really killed me.
Reward.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
I love Hythlodaeus so
Nothing
much.
tedious.
Hythlodaeus
I
is a
merely
little
suggested a
shit,
possible course of action.
and I love them for it.
Please, Emmett Selk. Please.
How can you say no? I couldn't. Even Emmett Selk can't say no to me.
To play nursemaid to your creations.
Medion.
Thank you to remember this favor.
Oh, what's he gonna do? Ooh, I want that mount. I don't want to hunt for it. But I don't want to buy
I will aid it once it is taken to the
but
air.
I want it.
It falls to you
With no
to shepherd it
effort.
skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall
We shall. Did I? I must have remembered to plug my stream deck back in. I replugged a lot of my cords because I did some cable management earlier today, and I just looked down and I'm like figuring out like, what is like,
You were wondering why Emmett Selk
I don't know,
joined the
trying to figure out if
convocation.
I like, actually plugged something in or not.
Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was. On the strength of my ability to see ether.
Hythlodaeus was almost Emmett Selk.
But
Interesting.
I declined the offer.
That was from the Endwalker
For though
Collector's
my
Edition, I
vision
think.
is exceptional,
Got
I
it.
am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so.
Or
What good
recolor
is
of
the
it.
ability to perceive a problem
That would
if
make
one
sense.
cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them.
Love that. Give your friend their flowers.
Thus did I recommend him for
It
the
is
office in my
Friday.
stead. And I wasn't the only one. Countless others vouched for his skill and character.
Ooh.
Oh, how... He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of
Oh,
others.
is that Azam?
Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics
Do
irritate
we ever...
in itself
Here,
to
wait,
no
answer
end.
me this, but don't spoil,
But
please. Beyond
much of
the
his
yes or no
grumbling
answer.
stems from genuine
Do we
concern.
ever get to meet Azam?
When our friend calls, he never fails to answer.
Oh, I guess if I already have, also let me know. But like, I mean, like meet Azam. You know what I mean? Like not just we have like a memory
And in
or a
the course
vision
of
that
doing
includes
so,
Azam. Like, do
he
we get to
himself
meet
came be
Azam?
recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals.
That they are.
To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world.
That's sweet. Unsundered
And when
Azam, like
they
the
have
unsundered you.
fulfilled their
Yeah,
respective
unsundered
purposes,
Azam. Because I know that we are
so
like
too
the
shall I
sundered.
have fulfilled
clearly,
mine.
that we are the sundered
And
version
together
of them.
we may
Everyone keeps talking about our
return to the
souls being the
star.
same color. We remind people of them who knew them. Like we're
Look at
clearly
me,
the unsundered
spilling
Azam.
my
But do we, or the
innermost
sundered
secrets.
Azam? Do we get to meet the
I can't seem
unsundered?
to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done.
So cute. Well done, my pet. I wonder why they chose to make it
yes.
so
I
she has a
dare say
harder
the
time
Charybdis will be
speaking than
fine
she
for
does like
Iran.
using telepathy. Is that just to like signify that like she does better with that
Why
like
don't you go and
emotional,
signal to
more
Emmett
internal
Sutton?
bond and
Let
stuff?
him
Like
know that his
I'm
arduous task
I would
is at an
love to
end.
know why they did that. I think it's like a real fun touch that adds a lot of charm to her character, certainly. But in terms of unsundered, you know, which makes sense because Az was supposed to be exactly like you based on what Emmett said. Okay. Okay. I was just curious. Well, because also we don't always meet every Ascian like looking like this, like looking like themselves. You know, a lot of the ones we've seen like hood up mask on, and so you can't see their face. So I don't know if we, you know, so making them look like us isn't something that Final Fantasy, you know, they've workarounds if they needed to in this game. You know, I was just curious. That's all good. I wish we could meet Ascian. Wave. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Can I not, like, target Emmett Silk? Do I just have to wave? Okay. Just wave, don't target. Usually when it says at someone, it means you have to target them and do it. So that's why I was confused. Hello, who are you, troubled observer? Yes, the Charybdis flies. Very interesting departure then. So Hermes has somehow gone from they aren't disposable, like no one, because very clearly that's Hermes' thought here. You know, he freaked out over one missing axolotl. He didn't want to redo the entire Charybdis line because of this, right? He very clearly, no, they're alive, they must be treasured. To then turn into kill everyone, including myself and my god. That's a big jump. Let's go. And walk over this way so I can get this little bit of the map. I want this whole circle here. And have this one and this one to get to eventually. I'm gonna run up the stairs just so I can get the full circle, because I want this full platform. Okay. That's a bit more of it. And over here, I'll get a bit more. I got that. Ah, that's why, because it's not perfectly circular. Like a little kidney bean. More like a spider, actually. It had 8 legs coming off of it. It'd be like a cartoony version of a spider. Interesting that I don't see any of the other like little connections or bridges to the other area. Oh, there's a bridge to the other area over there. Okay. It's just kind of blocked off from sight on the map. Do you know? Okay. Before I get too far, I'm just gonna go back. So much energy. It's good. I think I've been so tired lately. Not sure what I'm looking for, but I don't think I found it yet. Is there coincidence the name the Aeon is in there? Granted, they usually spell them A-E-O-N. I'm talking about Final Fantasy Aeons. Here's the scene of the incident. Good. Good. Oh, okay, guess we're rushing after Hermes. I am intrigued as to why he chose to sit on the convocation then. Because I'm assuming that if he accepts the role of Fan Daniel and sits on the convocation, that he won't be able to do Elpis stuff anymore. Considering that his predecessor, that was the case, right? His predecessor, once they rose to convocation, he got promoted instead to do Elpis. Hermes did. He seems so attached to his creations and to his work here. I'll be very intrigued to find out why he does it. You know, they could, or I guess they could just take, like, you know, the standard, you know, duty, honor, or whatever, you know, time to let somebody else shine. But, like, I don't know. I think there could be something really interesting there, potentially. Maybe the emotional toll of creating so much and caring so deeply for so much, you know, was a part of it. Because that would be hard to be in the position he's in, and to create creatures that are so fleeting and so prone to probably dying and get so attached to them all the time, though, nonetheless. You know, it can't be easy. I'd be so bad at this job, because the moment I made something cute and fluffy, it needs to live forever. Aww. Oh, cool, I do get to go over here now. Oh, the 12 Wonders. Got it. I would have just read that one. I read this one. But I didn't read this one. I'm not gonna fight you. Ingredient is fun. It's like a reference to Yggdrasil, but also a treant at the same time. I like that. Okay. The grips. It's like a griffin to me, but okay. Etion. Aether. Is it like a dust to dust reference? You know, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. From ether you were made, to ether you shall return. Hello, blonde-haired woman. Looking for Doros. You also... You know where Doros is? Not Doros. This color's wrong. Can I attune to this? Cool. Makes life easier. I get why there are certain aetherites we can't attune to for story reasons, but I don't know, it still bothers me. I mean, we are able to attune to them all eventually, you know, so far from the ones we've seen, but I wish you could attune to them from the start. Just seems convenient to be like, no, you can't use our aetherite, meaning characters have to acknowledge that the aetherites for teleportation and stuff, and then yet for people to never be like, yeah, we'll just teleport there when discussing travel, though. Everyone's always like, oh, it's such a long journey. It's like, no, we've been there. We can teleport. Okay. Damn! Yep, there it is. From ether you have came, to ether you shall return. God damn. I am not surprised, though, that... I'm not surprised, though, that his colleagues don't take the death stuff as seriously. Like, the ether to ether, like, being from ether returning to ether. Both because, you know, obviously it's natural. You know, I feel like most games play around with that. You know, it's natural for a game to have that, like, the dehumanizing stuff. A lot of games have that, and they deal with, like, dehumanizing other creatures and stuff. You know, that part isn't surprising. But also because none of them confront death ever. They don't truly die, you know, the way that the unsundered souls are. So it makes sense they might not know how to properly handle or respect it. You know what I mean? It's not me, Hermes, it's you. Oh. Hermes having some strong emotions that Medion can't handle. Alright, let's go get him a flower. Getting him a flower sounds lovely. Speaking of flowers, I saw a wonderful TikTok earlier today that I think really encapsulates why a lot of people like don't like getting flowers and stuff. They were like, you know, there's a difference between flowers that you got at the store for a set occasion because you felt like you had to, and like my kid who picks a flower out in the yard because they think it looks beautiful and they think it would make me feel happy to see it. You know, it's the intent, it's the thought, and when I don't know, I just thought that was really well put, and I just like I've been thinking about it every so often, like now today when like flowers have come up. They have come up quite a bit because my neighbors like to do pretty flowers, but I don't know, it's very eloquently put. All right. Is this gonna be a good little flower? Oh, they're hedged in, so that means they're either poisonous or under observation. Good to know. Honestly, hedging in your poisonous flowers, like, I don't know how well, as long as your hedges hold up, great idea. Now, you know, I don't know if the hedges do hold up, maybe they seep out. I hope they don't seep out. That looks, ooh. It shot seeds at him, that's silly. It does look like the plant monsters we faced before. I thought it was gonna come to life and I was gonna have to kill it. I haven't killed anything here yet. Have I? Yeah, I have. I don't think I have. The butterflies. The butterfly. No, I caught the butterflies. I didn't kill them, I caught them. I haven't had a quest to kill anything yet, I don't think. Oh, geez, she wants this. All right. We can go for the malodorous grass right by this plant with teeth. The Morble. It's an Adonis. Okay. I don't think he would like it. It's probably not the good sort of memory. If we're lucky, maybe there will be some of those Elpis flowers, whose names are escaping me already. Hey, you! I don't want to fight you! I'm trying to be a pacifist here, because you're under observation! Lush fields. There are no flowers anywhere. What are all these purple things? Not flowers. Oh, yep. Those are those flowers, the Elpis ones. Whose name I'm already forgetting. Oh, they're called Elpis flowers. Okay. Elpis flowers. Let's pick one. He likes and dislikes. Feel his pain and turn dark. That's depth of pain in him. If he is one of the only people that turns them dark, wow. I dare say I have a few. I don't want to give away too much. That's beautiful. I want him to know that other people can be sad too. That's very sweet of her. So sweet. Let's see. I'm really curious how he'll react to the bonding we're attempting to do here. It'll probably depend in part on how he feels when he comes out of that meeting. Right, medium. Let's wait.
Hermes!
Okay, love it when I can auto-advance the text. Let's do some voice cutscenes.
Oh, you were waiting for me.
Of course we were.
You've finished talking?
How could anyone be sad looking
Yes.
at that sweet face?
We've come to a decision.
What is it?
My thanks for keeping Meteon company.
Of course.
Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms.
Alright.
There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
There you go.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Let's see how this goes.
Elpis flowers?
Go on.
Go be sad.
You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too.
So sweet the way she's doing it.
You're not alone.
Oh.
I see Meteon has shared much with you.
Much and not much. I know you get sad. Don't know why. Don't worry. Real face of Fan Daniel. Huh.
May we talk a moment?
Not at all like his. Granted, it was in Asahi's form, but the eyes are still very different, which is interesting because Emmett Selk still had his eyes the whole time. You know, he had those piercing yellow peepers. Little hedgehog.
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will, and when they depart, it is always beautiful.
Okay.
Perhaps it is, but only for man. Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world.
I'm
afforded
seeing
a
where
handful
his
of breaths
I'm
before
seeing where
life
his
and
thoughts could have
potential are
shifted.
abruptly extinguished.
As if this,
We
Here.
make an effort to spare them the pain.
you know,
They sense
really like
its weight.
marinated in that thought,
Rage
is
and
stewed
anguish
in
and
his
power
anger
and
over this
fear.
kind of shit for
And it
millennia
is
on
not
end.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Yet
No,
no one cares.
I get it.
No one.
I'm seeing the villain origin
So
story here.
fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method.
Very anti-hero
Pain
initially.
and suffering,
And then he goes full
confusion
villain,
and
obviously.
despair, writ
But
plain in the eyes of those
that's what this
people
feels like, right? It feels like the start of an anti-hero's
that
journey.
no one sees.
But
We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration?
Hmm.
Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? and I'm filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep.
True. They weep
I
for me
will
too,
ask
man.
what
I've
you
seen a
thought
lot
as
of
you
shit.
moved beside the Alpes.
You think
Or
it's
if you only
bad
did it
when
at the
humans
king's
don't die?
insistence.
Wait till you see a world where they do.
Nevertheless, I thank you. To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Oh, I could tell you all about stuff.
Lest you misunderstand, I derive no pleasure from your pain. It's just the fact that you are still here in spite of your suffering gives me heart.
I'm glad.
The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are?
Balls of gas are on fire.
Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris.
Probably a
world
ball of
filled
fire.
with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of Dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters.
Hold on. Sisters. Sisters.
Aye, sisters.
I'm right. She's the reason for the final days. She and her sisters. Bet you fucking money. He has released uncontrolled dynamis energy in living creatures out into the universe.
She has a great many of
no
them.
fucking doubt in
They
my
have
mind
already
it's her
departed
fault.
on their journey,
God damn
traveling
it!
to one star and then the next in search of life. As one might expect.
Is it her?
Exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long.
He's done it.
And when we do, I should be glad to share. It's getting rather late. Come, Meteon. Let us head back.
It's gonna be her fault on accident. Here we go. That was weird. That was weird, right? That was weird. It looked like she was looking at someone or something. It's gonna be her. She doesn't even know she's doing it. And it's gonna be her. Okay. It's gonna be fucking rough. So if there are Meteon sisters are out in the universe flying around looking for other stars, other life forms. Dude, if I'm right, so if I'm right, and it is like Medion and her sisters are the problem, the fact that they're traveling the universe looking for other life forms, well, that ruins Heidelin's plan, her plan of just going to find a new planet. Because what if they just find us again? Like, what, could it just keep happening? I hope I'm wrong. I don't know how this would work. I don't know how Medion would actually do it or why or like what, but it can't be a coincidence that the eventual BBEG fucking Endwalker, or rather one of many BBEGs of Endwalker, it did it. That can't, it has to have been him, right? It must be them. I don't see how it is yet. And it's gonna drive me nuts until I know for sure. It would cause him a lot of pain. I understand that. Ooh, what if it's something like she attempts to like suffuse people with like her dynamis stuff, because we know that when people get overwhelmed with emotions, they're getting turned into creatures. Like, I don't know. I think I'm reaching for straws because I just really want to know if it's her and if it is her, and I'm probably right that it's her. But like, you know. Oh, this person happened to pick the worst spot just to go AFK in. Sorry, dude. I'm just like, oh no, they're in a cutscene. Okay. Okay. I was like, sorry. You're not the only one working through Endwalker right now, though, buddy. Okay. Joy, even more of them. Okay, I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of dance moves. Let me get out of that. Go into Devilment so that I can go into... Yes. Okay, now what? Keep its attention. Okay, how do I do that? Oh, there's a destination. Okay. Okay. The person was just standing on where I had to go. Okay.
Now.
Oh, cool. He has like a medical looking staff. Someone's doing an all take out of Endwalker Alliance raids. Oh, jeez. Is that someone you? That sounds hellish.
Forgive me.
Oh.
Please. Forgive me.
Oh, Hermes.
May you and your kin find peace.
What? Oh.
Wherever your soul.
So what if I'm right? It's Medion, right? And what if it's because she thinks she's like doing some sort of like justice? No, not justice. like service of like, you can't handle these big emotions, so you're gone. Like, I don't know. I'm reaching for, I'm grasping at straws here, but I just want to know.
To reclaim
But I don't
form
want
and
to be
one
spoiled,
day
so don't say
live
anything.
again.
I want to
Serve
discover
not
it
the
game the way it
star,
wants me to.
or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire.
Really saying that everyone failed videos. Vibe check.
Hate.
I think
If
we
that
all
be
did,
your
but
want.
I don't think the vibe check's
You're
wrong,
worthy.
because I
Believe
think that's,
your
her
suffering
vibes are
behind.
good right now. I think
Lay down
it's
your
gonna be her.
burdens,
He admitted
be
she has
born
sisters out
who you
flying through the universe. Tell me that
Fly
doesn't sound
high.
like he released a whole bunch of just like
free.
creatures out into the world that are pure emotion power, and go figure. Right now we're having a problem with emotion or emotion magic, not power. Like, you know, dynamis. He released creatures of pure dynamis into the universe, and coincidentally, the final days is being caused by like dynamis shit. Come on, it has to be them. It's her and her sisters.
Join the convocation, Hermes.
I think he sent his kids to
You
boarding
do not
school because
belong here.
Meteon is the favorite child, and maybe maybe they're doing it to spite him. Maybe the ones in
Be
space
to
fucking
replace
hate him.
another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Fandaniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by
He's
such
gone
things,
from,
I do not know
I don't think it's right
if I
for
am
people to
fit
die, for
represent
anything to die,
mankind.
to let's kill the whole world. Cool.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
Oh. Sweet
Forgive me.
child. They're gonna make me kill her someday, aren't they?
If you
I
would
thought they were
still
gonna make me
consider
kill
me in
Heidelin.
spite of everything,
No, they're gonna do one worse. They're gonna make
I
me kill
beg some
Meteon,
time
aren't
to
they?
gather my
Because she's
thoughts.
totally the bad guy.
Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
Oh no.
'Tis no trouble at all.
No.
Take as long as you
do.
require.
I just don't think I am. I just don't think it.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss.
Yeah, I think
Shall
we
we
do.
return to the 12 Wonders for
Sure.
a time?
Let's go.
Aye.
Oh, maybe he did mean me. Oh no, he did mean me. Okay. Gonna trot along behind them. Goddamn. Okay. We'll talk to people about Hermes. That's a good idea. You know, going back to when Hermes said that, like, he didn't submit this Meteon's design to the Bureau because he was all like, it's just not ready yet. She's still in the testing phases. Oh, really? It's not ready yet? Then why the fuck did you release it into space? Why'd you make sisters and send them off planet if they're not ready yet? I feel sketchy. Something's up. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it, but could not be overthinking it. It's possible. Ithlodeus. Let's go. Oh, we're going up there. Okay. The Shock Maw. Cool name. Decent design. Very cool name. It's the person that I was seeing earlier. The one that's doing the same quest as me, very clearly. Or similar, I guess I should say. Oh, yep. Same quests. Notonius. Okay. Cool. A view from above. Okay, that's how we get up to this platform.
I present to you Calamelios Zephyros. Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos.
Poiton Oikos. That's where I can go
Right
attune.
Well, well. An Arrayus.
Reyes?
Delightful.
That's what you call them? We call them Spriggans. They're not delightful, they're menaces. It stole from that, I'm taking. Is that a beast tribe?
That's a new species of shark. Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures.
Mm-hmm.
At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact, and then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst.
I love
with
that, like,
multiple heads or
to
arms
think
or legs
that
or arms and legs.
the
and
unsundered
so on
world
and
would
so
have still
forth.
had Shark
It was
Week.
getting absurd.
You know?
A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. And here we are.
Lydeus, you're about to be attacked by a shark on accident. Ooh, who are you? Who are you? The music, the birds were so cartoonish. Who is it? That looks like Heidelin from behind.
That was too close. Are you unharmed?
That is Heidelin.
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Wait. Or is this the person who becomes Heidelin?
Benar, that we should meet you here.
Benar. That's Heidelin. Yeah, that's Heidelin. The fuck is Heidelin doing here?
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation. Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work.
So former convocation member.
Benar is her name, and she is the previous Azem.
She was an Azem!
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emmet Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
I did say in terms of your Azem. You did! It didn't even, it went whoosh right over my head when you said that.
Thanks to your unruly successor.
How is she, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day.
Oh, you know I am. Now then, you are?
Your warrior of light, Mommy Heidelin.
I say, have you perchance come from the future?
Hey, what the fuck, ma'am? You don't just blow up my spot like that! The fuck,
I do not
Heidelin?
believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you. Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could
You
only
little
have done so
shit
at a
of a
later
goddess.
point in time.
You know what? I'm happy we worship her, basically.
What manner of magic is this?
'Cause what
if
the
I may
fuck?
ask?
A traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
Does it protect you from enthrallment by primals by chance?
Primals, you say? But I'm not familiar. I gather from your question.
Hold on. From the future?
I love how those like ear-uncentered sublunar random volcano and evidence of pain enough for this. Yeah, it's very fun. I would though. That's the thing. The Warrior of Light would
What
do
is
that
it?
still. Yes, I can't talk about it.
The reality to which you must return exists as a result
have to let
of
the world
final
burn.
days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours. How very exciting! Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge. More importantly, that you should go to such great...
Yeah, I'm here on a
Will you
big
not
quiz.
reveal it to us?
No, I'm afraid I can't. At most, I can say I'm here to learn about Dynamis.
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself.
Why is he scolding me right now? Like,
As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all.
no, you won't. You won't hear it all.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation? I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos.
Fucking Heidelin. Heidelin's here now? Like,
We were meant to meet. I am certain of it.
did Goddess you send me back here to meet you?
Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly, and sent you unto myself in the past. It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to. And quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
I love her, but she makes me so mad. She just fucking blew up all of my shit. Like, they came and they said, no one can, you can't change the past. And then she just came in and told everybody, I think that's the lady from the future. I think she's from the future. I think she's trying to fix our world. No! Go away. The concept crystal. Okay. I can't believe it. I don't know. I didn't expect to meet motherfucking Heidelin. You know? I know it's not Hydaelyn right now, it's Vina, because she hasn't been turned into Hydaelyn yet, but like, she's Hydaelyn. You know, her magic's the same apparently. She clocked her own protection on me. I found it. Whee! Oh, there's the aetherite. Good, 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 good. Okay, banana. Here you go. Crystal. Traveling and searching go hand in hand. Okay. I do have to end stream here. It's already 6. I probably should have ended like 30 minutes ago. But my God, am I invested in this right now? Like, what the fuck is happening? What is any of this? Why? Why does my camera look so fucking weird suddenly? I'm going to fix my camera more off stream. Something's like weird and wrong with my camera and my lights and everything. I'll figure that out later. But I'm enthralled. I don't think tomorrow's gonna be a Sims stream after all. I think it's gonna be this. Cause what the fuck? So thank you so much everyone for watching. If you're not already subscribed, you should be. I stream about 4 days a week on a good week. Really, it's probably more like 2 to 3. But still, 4 is the goal. The next stream is gonna be for tomorrow, around 4:15 Eastern. We'll keep going. Hopefully I will see you then. Bye-bye.